People often criticize Disney for having a formula to their films, and that's fair, I guess, but you should check out an Illumination movie. I'm not sure where one stops and another begins. We're talking about The Grinch today. Happy holidays. It's Christmas in November. It's the third version of The Grinch, or fourth, or fifth. I don't know anymore because Hollywood keeps remaking everything. The question is, was this warranted? We had Jim Carrey's Mastercraft, The Grinch, that came out in the 2000s somewhere. That was terrible. And then we have the original, of course, the beloved TV animated classic that's like 24 minutes long. So did we need an hour-and-a-half Benedict Cumberbatch voiced film? The answer is, I guess. I don't know. If you like the studio Illumination, who's put out movies like The Despicable Me, Minions, Despicable Me 2, Despicable Me 3, and others, then you'll probably like this. They also did Sing and Secret Life of Pets, which apparently is getting a sequel. I don't know how anybody could want that. That movie was awful. But here we are with The Grinch, which will probably get 3 or 4 more sequels as well. Illumination movies to me are like fast food. You know what you're going to get. There's no substance at all to any of it. It's not telling a deeper story. When I get my McDonald's, I know I'm getting a Big Mac. It's gonna taste mediocre at best. It's gonna go down hard. It's gonna come out even harder. I go back for more every time because it's cheap, because it's familiar, and because it's pretty looking on the outside. Well, that's not true. I mean, McDonald's food looks pretty wrecked on the outside, but I still go back. The Grinch, as in the movie, looks amazing. I don't know how you could argue that. Yes, it looks like every single one of these Illumination films. There's no, like, set style to them that sets them apart. They all look like they're part of the same universe. Like a minion could just walk by at any time and we could just jump right into a new film in that property and you wouldn't even know the difference. That goes with the humor, too. It's slapstick. There's almost nothing to quote outside of a sound effect here and there, usually an annoying noise a character makes or a creature. And I'm sounding harsh on this, but I watched it, I enjoyed myself, and I walked away. I'll probably never think about it again until next Christmas comes around. That's kind of all I expect from a Christmas movie, and it's definitely all I expect from an Illumination film. Oh, do we have pop culture references in here? Some obscure song from back in the late 90s that no one under the age of 25 is gonna understand? Cool. You get something for the parents. Mambo number 5's in this. A trumpet! We have countless scenes of the Grinch smashing into things, falling off things. It's just that same old wash, rinse, repeat style that you get. And this is why movies from Pixar and even Disney Animation Studios are praised so highly by critics, because they try to do something different. And that said, you go into a Grinch movie, I think, expecting pretty surface level shit. Like, he's a bad guy, the people make him see his ways, and he learns to love the holiday and everybody around him. That's really all you expect, and that's what you get here. This is a very easy watch. It moves very quick. There's good laughs, as long as you like that style of laughter, that style of humor. And it looks really pretty. Even the Grinch looks kind of cuddly and lovable, which is not what you want the Grinch to look like. He should be disgusting and gross. And can we just talk? Okay, so let me end with, this is a fine family movie. Okay, I don't see why you wouldn't like it if you had kids. It gets you through the movie. You're not going to be on your phone, although there was a lot of people on their phones, because that's just movies now. That's just movies now. What I was going to go off on is, what the hell is the Grinch? What is he? Maybe they explained it in the novel, the book by Dr. Seuss. What is the Grinch? At first I thought he was a regular Who that over time got kind of disfigured and gross, and he's unshaven, because the other Who's kind of have fur on their face too, and he just let himself go. But we get flashbacks of him when he's a kid, and he looks the same. I don't know what the Grinch is. Is he an animal? Is he a monster? At the end, he puts a tie on, but he's naked outside of that. So he's naked while everybody else is wearing clothes. It's bizarre. Actually, I take that back. There's a scene in the movie where he puts on pants, and I think a shirt, but they're the same color as his fur, as his body. So he wears clothes that look just like his skin? That's like me having a flesh shirt and flesh pants on, and you see my flesh dick. That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous more. Ridiculous more. Because you see more of it. Sorry. There's a large swath of time dedicated to him getting a sleigh and deer so that he can, move the sleigh around, as you know, because you've seen The Grinch a million times in different versions. This one's a tad different, though, because apparently the Grinch in this version is Tony Stark. He develops some amazing tech. During the Christmas hijinks scene, the caper, where he goes around stealing trees and presents and whatnot, he's got all these crazy inventions. He's springboarding off of his feet. He's got a candy cane stick that powers up and can shoot out webs. It can wrap things up. It's awesome. That stuff is really cool in the movie, too. It's fun to watch and see how he steals all this stuff. And his sleigh keeps getting more populated with presents. Why does he need a reindeer to pull the thing? Why does he use his dog when he can clearly just build something that'll run on electricity or run with a robotic reindeer? How's he getting the funding for this stuff? Where he doesn't have a job, yet he goes into the town and he's just buying shit? Give me some answers, Illumination! I want to know how he's doing this. I really do. And yes, it's a kid's movie, it's a family movie. I shouldn't ask questions. And that's what they want you to do. They don't want you to ask questions. They want you to sit back like the sheep that we are, chew our popcorn, and enjoy the movie. And mission accomplished, because I did. And then I walked away and thought about things like a guy walks away thinking about The Last Jedi and wondering why nothing at all actually makes sense in this film, but I'm willing to let it slide because I really don't care about the Grinch. I don't care about that property. You can give it to Rian Johnson and he can have the Grinch die on a fucking rock by himself in the next movie for all I care. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So go see The Grinch. Go have a gay old time with your kids. And eat some popcorn, drink some soda, and have a Merry Christmas. And then go to the next animated remake of Frosty the Snowman. It's going to be 2.5 hours long. Frosty's going to have candy cane nunchucks. And he's going to fight the abominable snowman. Doesn't matter. It's all going to get remade. That's all we do now. As Adam sat there pondering the movies, what has become of these animated cartoonies? The people in the front row sitting on their phones, laughing and loving, high on their thrones. These folks don't care as they watch their small screens. They don't care about the joy that the cinema brings. Chatting and kicking and stomping their feet, farting and belching and kicking his seat. Adam said, no, I can't take any more of that man sucking his Slurpee, of that woman, that whore, scrolling and texting and laughing away, while Adam sulks in his chair, pondering the way he could take all their phones, yes, take them away. Then their nimble fingers would have nothing to play, as they sit quietly and watch, not thinking of things, just watching the film and the joy that it brings. And maybe, just maybe, for an hour or two, they wouldn't miss a tweet or a message or two. They could just watch the fucking movie and think, yeah, this is swell. And then Adam could wait to send them to hell.